You know that feeling when your life finally works? You've got the perfect washing machine, a dryer that never fails, solar panels that do their thing, an efficient gym routine. You finish everything early, you feel great. And then you realize you have nothing left to fix. That was me. That's still me, to be honest. I felt like I have optimized myself into a corner. Let me explain. For most of my life, I've had this obsession with improvement. I love making things better. My systems, my thinking, my mind, my routines, my home. I optimized my sleep, my diet, my workouts, and it all worked. No friction, no chaos, no surprises. Then one evening, I think it was last week, around 6 p.m., I finished my day, smashed out a 15-minute workout, felt incredible, and sat down on the couch wondering, now what? And that's when it hit me. I felt like I had engineered all of the struggle out of my life, but I also engineered out some of the life, if you know what I mean. Because optimization is great until it replaces creation. When everything runs perfectly, there's nothing left to push against, nothing to solve, nothing that sparks new ideas. Life becomes predictable, not meaningful. And that realization started connecting to something deeper, I feel. I looked at my life and thought, I do create, I help people all the time. I've spent years helping everyone around me. My direct family, I built systems that made our days smoother, the business. Things just got more efficient at home. My in-laws, whenever something broke or got complicated, I was the one who stepped in, fixed it, whether it be the gardening, the trees, the retake, whatever, I solved it. For my wife, everything from the washing machine, like I said, to the vacuum, everything is top notch. I always want to fix things for her and optimize her life. My employer, I ironed out processes. I'm always solving problems before they even appeared. And even if they were problems, I'll just sort them out. And, you get to a point where people call you a machine. I was proud of that. I'm still proud of that. I love helping the people that I care about. I actually do love creating value, right? But one day, I looked around and asked myself a question that changed a lot of things. And this just happened last week. Why am I only creating value within the confines of my environment, within the four walls, whether it be my office or my home? Why am I limiting my contribution to the same 5 to 10 people? Why does my ability to help seem to stop at the walls of my office or my house? And then it suddenly became clear. I've been smoking too much crack. I'm joking. I wasn't just optimizing routines. I was optimizing my world, but not the world. And honestly, that made me excited. If I can improve the lives of the people around me, why not expand that? Why not share the things that have actually worked for me? Why not create value for more than just the people in my immediate circle? Not because I think I'm some guru, not because I'm perfect or enlightened, but because I figured out a few things. And I feel like that's enough to start helping, to start teaching, to start contributing. The world doesn't need flawless experts. It needs real people with real experiences who are willing to show up. Simple. My coach once told me, we are here for the experience. And I used to think that meant travel, food, adventures, wine, bowling. Bowling sounds fun. But experience isn't about consumption. Experience is interaction. It's the exchange of energy. It's creation that connects. So now the next phase of my life is about taking everything I've learned, all the systems, all the clarity, all the understanding, and channeling it forward or outward. Not just helping my family, not just helping my employer, but helping anyone who resonates with the lessons I've lived. Because when your life feels too smooth, too predictable, too done, that's not a sign that you've peaked. That's an invitation to share, to expand, to create for others. And once you do that, life stops being merely efficient and starts becoming meaningful again. Well, at least that's what I hope. So here I am, still a work in progress, a man with solar panels, a great washing machine and a dryer, and a heart that finally wants to power something bigger. Wish me luck, because I honestly don't know what I'm going to be posting, but hey, you got to start somewhere.